Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta. What is today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Was Trained by Lord Beerus? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story. Now before continuing, this shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to Sagar Bookshop for suggesting this idea. It's kind of a unique idea and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you do then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the portrait of this channel, and follow me on my Apollo Uchiha channel as well if you haven't done so already. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 13 years after the Kyubi attack, as we go towards the said village prison cell, where we see in the darkest part of the prison a cell was located where there was no sunlight. As the door opened to that cell, and in came Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sanins of Konoha. He had a tired look on his face as the light came on inside the prison cell. It has been deliberately turned off, and there laying in a corner was, beaten and bruised, 13-year-old Naruto Uzumaki. He wasn't even bandaged up, his wounds were still there, but had been stopped bleeding. And he had hollow eyes, and was not even moving. What have they done? As now we see, Jiraiya tried to get closer, only for Naruto to flinch and curl into the form of a ball. They will pay for this. They don't deserve you. No one does. As now we see, Jiraiya picked him up and began to move out. As he came outside of the prison cell, we see Naruto was still in his arms, laying there like a broken soul. As he was moving throughout the village going outskirts, we see Tsunade stopped him. Jiraiya, listen, I really am sorry. I did not believe the kid at the time. I thought that he really what? That he really was the one who beat the Uchiha? He could have not thought for a moment that he would never do that. He promised you, he trusted you, and what did you do, Tsunade? You broke the damn kid. I left him in your care. I don't trust you. Not after what you have done. As he was not alone, Kakashi was also standing there. And you, said Jiraiya, turning towards him. You disgust me. You claim to be the student of Minato, following his will, and what you did is downright disgusting, Kakashi. Jiraiya-sama, enough. I'm tired with all of your lame excuses. If it wasn't for me intervening and telling those bastards to their face whose son he was, they would have left him there to rot and killed him. If you would have been here and investigated from the beginning, it should have not been needed. He's a part of this village. He has fought for it in the Konoha Crush battle. And what did you all do? Listen to the damn bastard Uchiha, who was hurt only a bit. Did you even see his wounds? Tell me, Tsunade, did you even see his wounds? No, I did not. You're disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. As now we see Naruto then begin to shake in the presence of Tsunade, Kakashi, as well as the others. Jiraiya sighed. It's alright, kid. They won't harm you now. As Jiraiya then took Naruto away from Konoha. A few months passed as Jiraiya was the only one that believed in him and was able to free Naruto from the prisons of Konoha after getting the daimyo involved, whose wife was Uzumaki, and telling them the whole reality, and after investigating, telling the whole truth with the help of the daimyo to the whole council and getting Naruto freed. And now currently they were residing in a far village. As one day Jiraiya was attacked. While Naruto was still in a traumatized state, Jiraiya was attacked. Attacked by not Konoha or by the Root, but by the Akatsuki. Akatsuki was one of the organization who was capable of finding out through their spy network what has happened, and things were now in their favor. They were worrying about how to get Konoha's Jinchuriki because it was needed vital for their plan, and now it was practically served to them in a platter, and they were not gonna leave this chance alone. After killing Jiraiya and taking his memories, the Akatsuki raided the house in which Naruto resided. He was still traumatized and trapped inside his own body, not capable of moving on. Is that the boy? Damn, the poor bastard is broken by them. No wonder Jiraiya wanted to protect him. Last, the poor fool died trying to protect the wrong person. It had to be our target. Sorry, kid, but we're the one who killed your master, said Hidan. Naruto, for the first time, shed tears and was so enraged that he wanted to do something. But before he could even move, his will to fight emerging, he was knocked out cold by one of the leader of the Akatsuki. We do not need to enrage him. He is going to die soon. The child has suffered enough. There's no longer any need to inflict the pain on him. But we were just having fun. I said there's no longer need to inflict pain on him. Aye, Pain-sama. Whatever you say. As now we see, Konoha was able to find out through the toad summons, which were connected and related to the slugs, that Jiraiya had died because of an attack, and not only that, Naruto was missing. Shinobis were sent to look out for Naruto or find him, because, to be honest, Tsunade was feeling bad, because she didn't trust the kid. And now, he was missing. As now we see on the other side, Naruto was inside a cave where he was tied up to a pole, and his Biji was being ripped apart from his body. Naruto was in pain, but he wasn't showing any, because he was already immune to it. Or at least, that is what he felt like he was. Unbeknownst to all of them, as this was going on, far away in a distant part of galaxy, we see the destroyer chosen by Zenos, Beerus, was overviewing his domain. As his trusted angel and watcher, Whis was there. My lord, I sense some disturbance in a nearby reality. Does that fall under our jurisdiction, Whis? Yes, my lord, it does. Have I visited that place ever before? Not that I think of, no. We have never visited it, actually. Quite surprising that it has been left unchecked for quite a long time. So should we just visit? I think we should. And so both of them arrived. And arrived just by sheer luck at the same place where this was going on. A huge power source is underneath this very place, my lord. Let's go and see what it is. And so, in front of the Akatsuki, who were ripping apart the life force as well as the Biji from Naruto, we see arrived Beerus and Whis. What is wrong with the cat? Why is it on 2 feet and so huge and purple? Said Hidan. This is Lord Beerus, the destroyer god of this galaxy. You better pay respects, mortal, or otherwise I will destroy you. You think you can kill me, huh? We have gods here of our own, and you're not holding a candle to them. As Beerus then lifted up his hand and then said, Hakai. And with that word said, Hidan, the immortal, the unkillable one, was turning into dust in front of them. What is going on? What are you doing? My lord, this child. He's being tortured from the looks of it. It seems that you people are not up to good. As using a palm of only his palm as a purple ki blast formed, or more like Hakai blast formed, he destroyed all of them. The whole Akatsuki was wiped out clean. Even the Ghetto that was there was wiped out, destroyed. Forever. What should we do with the boy, my lord? Is he alive? Yes, he is. As Whis bent down and using his staff, he saw through the memories of Naruto, showing it to Beerus as well. And Beerus, usually cold, who has been now only friendly towards Goku, Vegeta, and their world, saw something that even twisted his own guts. I cannot believe this. Such people exist here. Maybe I should destroy this world. Yes, even I agree. We must bring him to Lord Zenos and the Grand Priest. You're right. Because they need to see this, to witness if this world is, and this reality, is to be destroyed or not. And these gods that are overwatching this are to be punished or not. And so, taking Naruto with them, they arrived inside the palace of Zenos, the creator of the realities himself. As soon as they arrived, the Grand Priest and the guards of Zenos were there. Beerus, why are you here? Asked Zenos, in his childlike state, but seeing the kid that was there, his expression from a smile turned into a frown. What did you do to him? I did not do anything, my lord. I was just doing my job when we felt a disturbance in a domain that fell under mine. And once we arrived there, we found quite disturbing things. I have brought this witness who has been tortured by his own kind to see for yourself. As the memories were being displayed, and Zenos was not happy. On one part, he liked Naruto that how he was loyal to his friends, but his self-friends betrayed him. Nay, Grand Priest, does friends betray one another like this? No, Zenos-sama, they don't. If Naruto became my friend, I would not mind that. He seems fun, and he seems so happy. He was happy, my lord. But right now the child is in a traumatized state. Peace. Have you not tried to heal his mental state? Bring him out of it. I could, but I thought maybe I should bring him here first. Go ahead and do so. And Peace, now in front of Naruto, using his powers, closing his eyes, and his staff glowed, was able to rejuvenate Naruto's mental state, bringing him out of his shell. What? Where am I? Who are you people? Why do you have all weird looks? And who is this kid? This kid is Zeno-sama, the one who created every reality. This kid. Wow. What, do you think I can't? No, it's not that. Maybe you could. But aren't you quite young? I am, said Zenos. But I am also the oldest. As Naruto face faltered, I don't understand. But nice place. You think so? Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, you're pretty much like a king, aren't you? I don't like being the king, but I have to because it's my responsibility. Nay, Naruto. Yes? What is it, Zenos? Do you want to be my friend as well? I only have one friend. His name is Goku, but he rarely visits, and he's quite older as well. Well, I'll be more than glad to, said Naruto with a toothy grin. And so, that afternoon, Beerus and Whis, as well as the Grand Priest, was shocked. The child that they have brought here in front of them, who was traumatized, was now playing with Zenos. And after whole night worth of playing, we see Naruto return back to them. Oh, I am exhausted. So, when can I go home? Do you really wish to go back to that place? Asked Grand Priest. As Naruto's mask slipped as he sighed. No, I don't want to, but do I have a choice? That is the only place I can call something akin to home. Home is not a place where you are tortured to your death, Naruto, said Whis. You can stay here. And besides, Zenos-sama like you. Is that so, Zenos? Of course, you can stay here, Naruto. But I would be bothering you. You have your job and whatnot. Listen, I'm glad that we can be friends and I can visit you and all, but I don't want to be a burden to you. Then how about you stay at my planet, kid? Besides, I must have a successor soon. My oh my, Lord Beerus. And here I thought you would choose either Vegeta or Goku to be your successor. Both of them might have gained the power of destruction and the angel. But this one truly deserves this. He has been hurt, and yet he is so vigilant and forgiving. No better than him can be the god of destruction the next generation wants. That is a great idea, Beerus, said Zenos, extremely happy. Nay, Naruto. If you become the god of destruction, you can visit me anytime you want. That is a great idea. And besides, seeing how you are and how you act, within a day I am able to judge. And trust me, I am a good judge of character, Naruto. You really have the qualities of what it takes to be a perfect god of destruction. Really? Yes. I see. Thank you then, for believing in me, said Naruto as he shedded tears. Because now, there were people who he did not even knew were prepared to believe in him, were prepared to trust him. And on the other side were the people which he had spent his whole life with, and they didn't even trusted him for a single moment. Even those who he thought would trust him, such as Tsunade and whatnot. And so now we see Naruto's training life with Beerus on his planet began. Naruto used chakra, so being blessed by Zenos, Naruto's chakra was turned into ki, and Naruto began his training. He wasn't a Saiyan, but his ki, after stressful training with Beerus as well as Whis himself, was capable of achieving a divine level, where for the first time he, using the full extent of his power, was capable of tapping into the Destroyer's ki. As soon as he did, purple aura flared around him. As his power level was rising, we see the whole planet shook. But it wasn't alone. As Naruto roared and exceeded his own limit, we see that his clothes changed as proper attire of the destruction god appeared. As Naruto's eyes, which were blue, had a purple tint now. As Naruto stood there, and his hair, which was blonde, had turned completely into purple as well. As Naruto looked at it himself, whoa, this is cool. Of course it is. As Naruto made a few hand seals and then said, Shadow clone, Jutsu, and multiple shadow clones of himself arrived. Now this is a handy trick, I might say. As at that moment a portal opened and arrived out of nowhere, after what seemingly looked like an year or so, Vegeta as well as Goku. I'm telling you, Kakarot, you need to stay back there. Otherwise Chi-Chi will tear me to shreds with her screeching noise. Ah, come on. I'm not gonna let you get ahead of me, Vegeta. You and me are both going to train with them. Ah, here they come again. Oh, these must be the senpais of mine. As both of them stopped, what do you mean, senpai kid? And why do you have the destroyer key? Vegeta, Goku said, Whis, meet Naruto. He is chosen to be the next destroyer god, and the apprentice of Beerus-sama himself. By the blessing of Zeno-sama, of course. As both of their jaws dropped. Wait, what? Hey, senpais. Senpai? Yeah, since you guys trained before me, so obviously you're my senpais. Huh. So someone who finally respects ranks and whatnot. Good. That is good to know. And so, Goku being Goku then said, how strong can you be? And that's, I don't know. How about we test it out, Naruto? Go on, Goku. Enter in your Ultra Instinct state. And you, Vegeta, your Ultra Ego state. And both of them nodded, throwing back their bags and entering in that state. They unleashed huge power. And then they did some time to spice things up. You ready, Vegeta? And they did the fusion dance and combined themselves, forming Gogeta. And they were now single person. Where did the two of them go? We are here. We are one. We are Gogeta now. Whoa, that is so cool. But isn't it kind of an overkill? You have the Destroyer's key. We even in this state have a hard time fighting against Lord Beerus. Since you're his student and the next chosen one to be the Destroyer, we must test. As Naruto gulped. And then there were two blurs. A white and purplish one, which was like a lavender color, while on the other side was a pure purple one. As Naruto and Gogeta were smashing fists against one another and even punching each other, until Gogeta released his Kamehameha wave with Galacon Star. Naruto on the other side formed two ki blasts into the form of Rasengans as he then Rasengan the both bombs onto him. As the explosions occurred, the planets were being destroyed as the blinding speeds were so much that Beerus was having a tough time narrowing his eyes to catching up. Both of them are good. Obviously, Naruto and Vegeta in Gogeta form are quite impressive. Even they give me a hard time, and Naruto is capable of keeping up with them in this awakened state of his. Yes, it is impressive. But his final test will be beating me. I know, Lord Beerus. As now we see, after that, a week later, Naruto was ready to ascend as Zenos arrived even. As Beerus then said, alright Naruto, your final test is to take me on with your full strength and defeat me with the intent to kill. If you're capable of doing that, only then you will become the god of destruction. What? Yes, this is the final test. As Naruto sighed, and then narrowed his eyes. Alright. Entering his destroyer state, Naruto's blonde hair turned into purple. His eyes did so as well. And then he charged at blinding speeds towards Beerus. Beerus also awoke in his full strength and was using his full Hawkeye. And they were like blurs. As their fists clashed, the earth ripped itself apart because of the mere strength that was there showcased by them. As even Goku and Vegeta were impressed. The boy has come certainly far, I must say. Of course, that is true. Beerus-sama has been quite literally very interested in Naruto being trained by him personally. More than even me. No way! Beerus-sama is usually lazy. And you're the one who handled our training. Yes, that is true, Goku, but he has gone through a lot. And Beerus-sama seeing himself in Naruto. And yet, Naruto is better than him. What? What do you mean? He has better self-awareness, better sense of choices in him than Lord Beerus ever did. That is what I meant to say. As now we see, the fight got so bad that literally the planet in which Beerus resided was now forming cracks until Beerus was on the ground and Naruto had a Hakai blast in his hand to it. As Naruto then dropped the Hakai blast. Why? Why would you show me mercy? Are you showing that I am not strong enough? No. You are my sensei. I have been betrayed by people who I thought were my family. Until you guys find me, I'm not gonna kill you just so I can become some god. I'd rather remain an apprentice. I hope that is okay with you, Zenos. It's fine, Naruto. You really are great. As Zeno smiled and arrived flying towards Naruto and patted him on the shoulder. You did good. You passed for the first time the true test. And hereby I declare that you will awaken the true strength of the god of destruction, shocking even the angels. As the Grand Priest smiles. What? As Beerus stood up, being healed by Whis. What do you mean by that, Zeno-sama? The god of destruction not only destroyed everything, but he also shows compassion, willing to forgive, willing to let go. And that is what Naruto displayed here. He was willing to preserve as well, not only destroy. And for that, as a symbol of destroyer appeared in the palm, glowing of Zenos, and it entered into Naruto's chest until Naruto bursted with power, displayed it. The pure purple energy was released, so much so that it was felt throughout the whole galaxy. As Naruto for the first time stood there, his eyes pure purple now with black irises, which turned into red. As for his hair, it was longer like Super Saiyan 3, but with eyebrows, and it was purple as well. Whoa, that's so cool. I know, right? Said Zenos. As now we see, Beerus then smiled. You've done good, kid. You've come far. Way too far than ever I could achieve to go. Thanks, Sensei. Now, I will be watching over you, and Beerus-sama, you can retire easily. Ah, finally. Wait, where are you gonna go, Sensei? I don't know, go back to my planet, but isn't it, like, destroyed? Yes, it is, but I'm still an immortal, so I can live there peacefully. You can remain here with us. That's a good idea, said Vegeta, as well as Goku. Come on, Beerus-sama, you can remain here on this planet. Fine, I guess it will suffice. But Beerus' tail was shaking left and right, indicating that he truly was happy that Naruto suggested this. He was really proud of his student. For the first time in many years and eons, he was proud and happy. Truly happy. As now we see, Naruto and, well, Whis were now on different locations, determining whether to destroy or not. And Naruto would ask suggestions from Whis, and Whis would always be more than happy to suggest him. Until the day arrived, there was a huge chaos erupting from, again, the same place where Naruto came from. This place, it's your home, Naruto. Let's go and visit. As now we see, Naruto arrived inside Konoha. He began to levitate towards there. as others watched, and they were downright terrified because Naruto was present. His eyes, they were purple with red irises. His hair was purple as well, while he remained the same. As he arrived in front of the Hokage Tower, wearing nothing but the destroyer robes that Beerus wore at one point, Naruto entered inside. Following behind him was his angel, his guider, Beast. Naruto, what happened to you? We thought that you died. I was close too, but I was found by someone that was otherworldly, said was divine, and that person decided to help me. That deity did. As that is when we see Kamiyami and Shinigami are bowing down to Naruto. Naruto-sama, the destroyer of galaxy, the god of destruction. What does our what does bring you here, my lord? Said all of them. And at that moment, everyone's breath was hitched. God of destruction. Who are you? I am Kami, the one who created this pathetic world. I am Yami, and I am Shinigami. First of all, I would like to see the souls of my parents, please. As the souls of Minato and Kushina arrived, as they stood there, they were shocked as Naruto landed on the ground and was now standing in front of them. You do too know that who I am. Naruto? As Naruto nodded, yes, I am Naruto, your son. What happened to you? Did you grow into a delinquent? No, mother, I did not. Why don't you ask them what happened? They will tell you. As Konoha in itself was shocked until Sasuke arrived. You, what are you doing here, though? And why do you possess that power? It should be me who had that. Is this the first thing you have to say to me, Sasuke, after all these years? Naruto Baka, stop pretending to be a god of destruction that you never could be. If anything and anyone has the power of a god, it should be Sasuke, you insolent wench. You don't know who this is? This is the god of destruction, the one chosen by Zeno-sama himself, yelled out Kami, and for the first time even, Sakura flinched. You pathetic Uchihas, you want to get us wiped out? As Beast then said, my lord, this planet doesn't deserve us surviving. It has, even after all that it has done, been guilty. I see. As Naruto's palm began to glow as a purple orb appeared, Naruto, what are you doing? Doing what was needed to be done, what my predecessor should have done. But I'm gonna rectify that. As Naruto dropped that orb to the ground, as only the side where Sakura, Sasuke, as well as the rest of the civilian council and the world was, it was destroyed. Half the world vanished as soon as the orb hit the ground, as the Shinobi Council and elders, who were the only ones aside from Tsunade left alive, were shocked. What did you do? I destroyed half of this world, as a form of warning. Do not disappoint me again. There will be more deaths and destruction to the whole world if it happens. As now we see Kamiyami and Shinigami were looking terrified and shaking. Naruto-sama, thank you for your generosity. We will make sure that nothing of that sort ever happens again. Good. And I would like to take my parents' soul with me. They don't deserve to live in this place. Yes, of course, my lord. And taking their souls, Naruto arrived, and with the help of the dragon's mold, revived them, making them immortals, and now they resided with him on his planet, far away from the elemental nations. While back there we see Kamiyami and Shinigami stood in front of what was left of the shinobi world. You insolent fools, you do know what you have done? Beerus and Beast would have not arrived here ever if you would have not disrupted the prophecy. What? Naruto was the child of prophecy chosen by us to make sure that everything returned back to normal, that there would be peace, that when Beast or Beerus, if they arrive, they would find this peaceful and leave. But you have destroyed everything. You have made the child of prophecy itself the new destroyer god. And he has just given us a warning, luckily enough. Normally the god destroyers would destroy the whole world and leave and move on to the next one. You should be very grateful that he has chosen this generosity and saved the rest of half of you. As everyone gulped, so what should we do now? How should we control? You can't control him. He's a literal god, even above us in ranking. And this, for the first time, caused Danzo to feel something that he hasn't felt. Fear. Fear that was beyond everything. They were in the presence of someone that they detested and thought was beneath them, who has now gained the rank, someone even above Kami-Yami Shinigami themselves, and has destroyed half of their world. As Tsunade looked down, Jiraiya was right. We didn't deserve him. We never did. Of course he never did. Luckily enough, he won't be visiting anytime soon since we have made an arrangement. What? We have given the Jiraiya soul and body to him. Jiraiya remains with them. And now, there will be peace, at least for some time being. For 1,000 years worth he won't arrive. But once he does, if he finds the same mistakes that he did now, we will all be destroyed, alongside us included. And we'll be watching over you strictly, making sure you don't act out of our line at all. As after Kami-Yami Shinigami left, the news spread out widely what has happened, and everyone was downright terrified and hateful towards Konoha. Even racist, one might say. Why? Because they were the ones who caused half of their world to blow up. Half of the population to die down. All for what? For their egos. And now, they were the ones on the losing end. They were like Naruto into the half-world, not in a village. Nobody trusted them. Not even Tsunade. All the while back on Naruto's planet, which was the new destroyer planet, we see Goku and Vegeta were still training with him, while Beerus was just relaxing, and Minato and Kushina and Jiraiya were also there, quite happy, and were allowed to visit Goku and Vegeta's world, where they were quite shocked that the world has progressed so far, and yet they spoke the same language, and they were happy to visit it and make new friends and family members. And Naruto, he was happy, because he had gained a lot more after losing everything that he thought was his. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is it for the day, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.